Welcome to this How to Make a Compost Bin video. In this first part, we show you how to frame the walls for this 3-bin compost bin. You can find links to the plans and materials list for this and other compost bins in the comments below.
Okay, we've set up the wall boards on top of the 4x4 post, and we have our 1.5 inch space using this 2x4. This does not get attached. This is just to help measure. We're going to flush this up. This is the bottom of the wall. We'll flush it up right here and flush it up here. And we're going to use a single screw on each connection to do all these first, and then we'll square it up and we'll lock it down with a second screw. Okay, after the a single screw is on each of these boards, we're going to measure from corner to corner to make it square, so that when we stand it up, it's plumb and square. Doesn't look funny. And we do that by making the two diagonals equal. So this is the longer direction, so we're going to push it that way so that becomes a 1/16 of an inch longer. It's square now, so we'll take an additional screw and put it onto each one of these 2x6s, and it'll just be locked solid at that point. We'll be done. So we'll screw this off and we'll come back. Okay, our second panel is screwed together, and I just wanted to show you the reason for a little bit more explanation as to this 2x4 being here. That spacing is going to allow us to have our back wall panel sit in here perfect, and without having to measure each one of these boards and hope that we were 1.5 inches off of this board. We just used this 2x4 to put that space in there. Okay, we're getting ready to build our rear wall. These are the two 4x4 posts that consist of our dividing. There will be the ends of our dividing walls inside, and we're going to use those to tie together all the boards for our rear wall. The dimension from these interior walls to the outside edge is 3 feet, so we're going to hook the tape measure on them and find that 3-foot mark. Right there. Okay, we've set one screw on each of these boards, and now we're going to square it just like we did the ends. We're going to take tape measure and measure corner to corner. Now that those two diagonals are square, we'll set our secondary screws, and then this panel will be ready to attach to the end panels that we built earlier. Okay, we've stood our back wall, and we're going to take our side panel. Okay, once we've set our first screw, we're going to just go down and set all of them, and then we'll do the other end of the rear wall with this end panel, and then we'll start working on our front wall. Okay, we're getting ready to build the front wall, and it is built very similar to the rear wall. These posts are going to be 3 feet in from the ends. The only difference is that we're only going to use 3 2x6s, so that we'll be able to have a door on the top half of the wall to reach into the bins. Alright, we've built this front wall, and now we're going to stand it. So
Continue learning about this compost bin by clicking on one of these videos. Thanks for watching.